What's up guys, it's May and it's time for yet another comic review for issue number 138 of The Walking Dead. I got a little bit ahead of myself in the last video because I was reading each issue before I was doing the review, so I was trying to separate my reviews and it wasn't working very well. But as I mentioned in the previous video, this issue starts out with Gregory taunting Maggie as she is being overcome with the drugs. And Jesus hears everything and saves her and does a really awesome karate kick thing and hauls Gregory off to the holding cell. Lydia tells us a little bit about, you know, what goes on at the Whisperers camp, how she's been raped, you know, many times. In Carl's words, she doesn't see it that way because she's essentially grown up around this, you know, rape isn't even a term anymore. So Carl is pretty disgusted with that and he doesn't want her to go back, obviously, because he really likes her. Lydia declares that she doesn't want to go back. Meanwhile, outside the main gates of the hilltop, a whole bunch of Whisperers have lined up and their leader, also called Alpha, shows up and declares that she wants, in exchange for her daughter, Lydia, she wants to give Dante and Ken back, which is great. Now we know they're alive. I'm really happy to see that. It seems like it should be an easy exchange, you know, Lydia for the two men from the hilltop, and that's great. Everyone's willing to go on their ways, no fighting, no nothing. And we know, being that this is The Walking Dead, that it is never this easy. Maggie finds Lydia and she's like, come on Lydia, let's go. And Carl is not happy at all. He's really upset about it. Obviously he really likes her. She showed him a good time. He wants to keep her around. He's also upset about, you know, her having to go back into the situation that she says that she doesn't really want to go back to. But she's completely willing to go. So she goes. The exchange seems to go well. We get Dante and Ken back. Dante ends up telling Maggie that there seems like there were thousands of these people, and you know, he was blindfolded most of the time or in a tent, so we don't know that he knows this for sure, but he was certain by the amount of noise and, you know, everything that he heard, that there are potentially thousands of these people, which seems really weird to me. I feel like that can't be the case. There can't be thousands of Whisperers. I mean, thousands of people willing to wear walker masks and being like just brutal like this. I don't know, seems weird. But at the point, it seems like everything has gone well. And then at the very end, we see that Carl is missing. Sophia does not find Carl in his room. Carl has gone after Lydia. So now we know that we did not get off easy with the Whisperers. Something is gonna go down. And I have not, at this point I haven't read issue 139 yet, so I'm a little bit freaking out. I want to go get back to it and start reading it because I want to know how this goes down. I feel like you can't just introduce the Whisperers without having some kind of conflict with them, right? I mean, they seem like such a good group to have like a conflict with, or to have some kind of fight against the hilltop, or, you know, to be the next enemy. We can't get away that easy, can we? And what is Carl doing? I mean, what does he think he's gonna do? He's just gonna walk up to this huge group of Whisperers and be like, I'm taking Lydia back? He's insane. You guys know I've never really liked Carl that much, both in the show and in the comics. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. What did you guys think of this episode? And also, do you like these reviews? What else do you want to see on this channel? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a great week. Bye.